Hello everyone and welcome to The Bit, a news and talk program brought to you by the Center of Community Media at Worcester State University. I'm your host, Angel Alvarez-Rios, and joining us in this studio today is Lieutenant Michael Vigeant of the Worcester State University Police Department. Thank you for coming, Lieutenant Vigeant.
Thank you for having me, Angel.
Alrighty. Before we begin, can you tell us a little bit about the Worcester State Police Department?
Sure. So our university department is comprised of 18 people. We're sworn officers, taught through the Mass State Police. We get our powers from the State Police. We go through a rigorous 18-week academy that's very physically and academically demanding. And then we come back, we do a 6-week FTO program, so they're trained by a senior officer on the department. We're located up in Wesleyan Hall, and we are full police officers that have the power of arrest, just like your local city or town police officers.
Oh, wow. And can you explain to our viewers the jurisdiction of the WSU Police? When it's an issue for the WSU Police, and when does it become a Worcester Police Department matter?
So the University Police, like I said, is where, just like your city or your local police, our jurisdiction is the campus. We have a few off-site areas. The Craft Center up on Sagamore Street and the Goddard Lot are also part of those. So we are also responsible for anything up there, but basically anything that happens on campus, we should be notified. And if we need assistance, we have our counterparts that we can reach out to.
Okay, perfect. So recently, we heard that the WSU Police Department offered a safety, preparedness, and active shooter presentation. Can you tell our viewers that we're not able to attend about some of the topics that were covered that day?
Sure. So that's we use the Department of Homeland Security's Run, Hide, Fight videos, and it's basically in the event of an active shooter or any active threat for that matter. Ideally, you want to run, get out of the way, get away from the situation altogether. If that's not optional, if the exits are closed, you hide as best you can. Shut off your cell phone, lights off, block the door that you're going into, lock it if possible. In worst case, you need to fight because it's a fight for your life situation. And you actually need to step up to the plate, if you will, and fight, because if you don't, it could be your life in jeopardy.
Definitely, and I agree. And are there other types of program offered by the police department? And if so, can you provide some of those examples that you
Sure.
covered?
So part of the Run, Hide, Fight, in the active shooter safety preparedness we talk about is going through and just situational awareness, being aware of your surroundings, knowing where the exits are, which are relevant in that type of situation, but in your everyday life. If you go to the mall, the movie theater, you need to know where your exits are, so that way you can exit as quick as possible in that event, or you know where you can go to a safety spot. Some of the other programs we offer on campus, one of our biggest ones is RAD, which is Resisting Rape, Aggression, Defense, which is taught by a few of our officers and Jen Quinn. So together we all work together and teach. It's a female-only program, and it teaches self-defense in the event of any type of aggression. Okay. We do additional programs beyond that. We do the Coffee with a Cop, just trying to get friendly with people that may not actually talk to us and show that we're not only the enforcers, but we're also people that can have a good time, over a cup of coffee. It's easy to do. Right now, actually, as we speak, we're doing a program up in the patio with Jen Quinn also for drunk driving. So we have goggles that make it appear that you're impaired, and we have a golf cart that people can drive and see how well they can drive intoxicated and show the dangers of that impairment.
Oh, that's really awesome for our viewers to know. And so what are some of the safety concerns that you think students should be aware of when studying at Worcester State University?
The biggest things are common sense. We're all guilty of it. We put our earbuds in, we walk away, we're looking at our cell phones. You need to look up, be aware of who's coming in and around you. Keep one earbud out so you can hear what's going on around you, especially our parking lots that are quite busy. People don't always hear the cars coming, and all of a sudden, we almost have an accident. We don't want that. So not texting while driving is a very good thing too. And basically the buddy system. If you go anywhere, bring a friend so you're always safe. There's safety in numbers.
Definitely, something that can be preventable. True. Is there any advice that you might want to share with us or with our viewers that are looking at our live, that are living on campus right now? Any advice?
Just know the resources. Know that we're here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Even when students aren't here for a Christmas break or a winter break rather, and summer break, we're still here. We're still patrolling, making sure the facility is safe, and we're going through. So know that we're a resource here, and if we can't be a resource, we know the numbers to get to be the resource.
And how about for those that commute to school from home? Is there any other advice you might give them?
It would be safety still, just the basic driving laws, follow the laws. When it rains out, the big thing with Mass law was they put on, make sure you use your headlights with your windshield wipers. So the other day we had a rain snowstorm and talked to a few different people and educated them on the need to turn on their headlights. It's just for visibility and safety, and of course stay off your phone. In fact, we have the DA's office coming on April 30th doing a big presentation up in Wesley Patio also for distracted driving for text messages.
Yeah, and that's really a huge importance to know. Yeah, definitely. And so finally, before we close, what are some of the reasons that a student, faculty member, or employee should call the campus police? And is there any reason why they should call the campus police?
You should call us for any emergency. If you were to call your police department at home, you're at home and something happens, you're going to call them. We're the same thing. If you call 911, you're going to get kind of tied up and get a delay in response because 911 is going to contact the state police, who in turn is going to transfer it to Worcester Police, and then they're going to in turn call us and let us know. If you call us, we'll make the necessary phone calls. If the EMS is needed, we'll contact them. If fire department's needed, we'll contact them. But we'll already be on scene getting the information and providing care that's necessary.
And what is the number for the campus police department?
We can be reached at 508-929-8044 for a business line and 508-929-8911 for an emergency line. And then in addition to that, anyone that walks on campus, we always encourage people to download the Rave Guardian software on their smartphone. And that gives you multiple links that they can create a safety timer to walk from point A to point B and alert us if that safety timer expires, or just contact us directly as well as the state police through the cell phone itself.
Thank you for watching this segment of The Bit. Please remember to like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter. We'll see you next time.